Okie dokie. So, it's AmigaRob here, and I'm trying to get a stream going. We'll see how this goes. Whether or not it's going to happen, we shall soon find out. First trick is to see if anybody comes to watch. Second trick is finding something to put on when the people actually come. Test card is the best bit of the program sometimes. Okay. Oh, this is really well timed. I've had a nice white square appear in the middle of my screen. So I'm going to try and get rid of that. Brilliant. Just got validated at Atari age, apparently. Everything looks green. Green is good. One person watching, which is me. That's marvellous. Might as well make use of this time to oh, two, we've got somebody watching. This is excellent. I'm sure we'll find out who it is any moment now. I'm just gonna get myself a box that I can actually see the chat in. Rapidly thinking I probably should have nipped the loo before starting going live, but here we go. There's somebody out there. That is a bonus. So I haven't actually prepared anything for today. I'm thinking I'll continue playing Tetris games. I've got one called Weltris to try out, I know that. Let's roll the titles here. So, not the most amazing titles. Oh dear, looks like there was a problem on our side. Wonderful. I'm not going to be in Vision today, by the way. Ooh, look at that, that's got bigger. I'm not going to be in Vision today. Yeah, I messed that up. Stretch that the wrong way. 50, and the height should be 720 on this one. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, 4 viewers, that's marvellous. Hello all 4 of you, please make yourself known. Yeah, I thought we might do some more Tetris. So I'm going to look up this one called Weltris. I don't know much about it, but I heard it mentioned, and there was another one I think I heard mentioned. Oh, it's a real game, Spectrum Holobyte. I hope it isn't like the other Spectrum Holobyte one. So right now, Mr. Zeusdaz is probably just enjoying eating his Sunday dinner really slowly. Oh, what have I done? I've lost Weltris. There we go. Weltris. Wacko Junior in Wonderland. I've never tried that one before. I'll have to give that a go. Weltris. Infogrames. Which one should I go for? Let's go for the 375k one. Unusual for nobody to say anything in the chat for this long. How mysterious. So I've been out with the what do we call it? Choppering device today. Chopperizing the trees. Not the trees, the foliage. I'm going to cut everything back. Hack and slash it back. And it looks much better now. Right, I've got Weltris. Okay, we're going to get the Weltris going. It's just going to be such a lovely day. It's going to be such a lovely, relaxed program. It's just going to be probably an hour or two at most. Everyone can just sit back and enjoy. That's beautiful. Hi Hattie. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're well. We're going to try more Tetris games today. So let me know. We're going for Weltris first of all, which I am firing up now. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is obviously got the wrong configuration here. And we want... I hope you're well, Hattie, and that you've sold a good few hats this week. I think it's booting this time. Hang on, that says World Trophy Soccer. That doesn't say Weltris. What? Okay, I'm going to guess that that's incorrect. Good, Hattie's been selling many hats today. That is what we wish to hear. I'm guessing I've got the wrong game here, but... And I think there wasn't enough RAM because I had an additional floppy enabled there. No. Okay. Not my usual... I'm guessing this might be a mistake. Maybe this is what we're hoping is, which is Weltris. Otherwise I've downloaded the wrong thing. No, this is World Trophy Soccer. Well, we might as well give this a go, I suppose. I'll give this a go, then I'll find out where Weltris is. See if we can get any sound out of this. I expect it's going to come out really loud. I've never heard of World Trophy Soccer, so... I've certainly never heard of a World Trophy Soccer that runs with on a workbench screen. Am I meant to press something? No, it's still loading. So yeah, this isn't Weltris, but you know. Programmed by Zeusdaz Emil and Bagianos. Bagianos, do-do-do-do. Bagianos, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do, Bagianos. It's nice to see that they're embracing female footballers as well, because there's definitely a couple of female footballers in there. Okay. Oh, I've got a feeling that animation could be the best bit of the game. Audio is on. Right. We'll give this a go then. I'll find where Weltris actually is. Let's see. Alright. Game time 1 to 15. Wow. That's quite a strange system. I'd rather be Italy. Oh, no, I'm Spain. Hello, Patrick, my friend. How are you, my pal? Getting a bit tongue-tied there. No, I think Zeus has taken the day off today. I was looking for Weltris, but what I downloaded as Weltris has turned out to be World International Soccer or something, so I'm giving it a go. Wow, this is rubbish. This is awful. They seem to put too much effort into the animation, and why have they got blue hair? Oh, this is tripe. I like the way the what? Football games where you control the keeper are stupid. No, don't actually tribute video, Patrick. Wow, this is awful, this game. Oh, I saved it. No. I like the way the ball just... That's just like a kickoff, is that? The players just stopped. How was that a goal kick? Oh, this is awful. Patrick, if you want to, send me through how far you've got with your Dizzy video, and I'll let you know what I think. I'll tell you what I could do if you want. If you're worried about the sound of your voice or anything like that, I could do the voice for you. I'm happy to do I'm happy to do a voice. I mean, I've not got the greatest voice, but free kick. Let us know if I can help you. Okay, well the script is... I can have a look at the script if you want me to. I'm not going to nick it. I'm not going to be doing any... I'm not going to be doing any videos on... Oh, red card, that. I'm not going to be doing any videos focusing on Dizzy, so I'm happy to have a look at it for you. 6-0 to USA, it's not even half time. This is awful. Unbelievable that they could try and charge money for this. Or I'll have to look at your Thundercats video again. I'll let you know what I think. Honestly, go and listen to that. Well, don't listen to him now, obviously, but that Linus guy from Linus Tech, whatever it's called. Hang on, wait a minute. Surely I only played one half of the last game. It didn't change ends. What kind of football game is this where you don't change ends? And then second half you're playing a different team. Oh, I know what have they done this because... No, that's... Well, you might still get those photos. Does the video depend on that? Where were they photographing? Is this stuff they owned? Oh, I've had enough of this. This is awful, this game. Right, Weltris. Weltris. Let's see if I can find the actual... Yeah, I definitely downloaded one that was called Weltris, so... Let's try one of these alternate. I've been cheated out of a download. Oh, hi Jonas, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, we have switched to summertime. Well, maybe you could put the section on merchandise on the back burner for the minute, or maybe make an entirely separate video. That was merchandise they own. See, if it was any that was in the arcade museum, I might have been able to go and take some pictures for you, but I don't have, you know, I only got my phone camera, which isn't brilliant. Oh, did I save that? Yes. Oh, I just scratched my nose, which I can do as I'm not on camera, and well, not in a gross way, but I've been wearing gardening gloves today, and I could just smell that rubbery garden glove smell. You know that rubbery garden glove smell? It smells of rubbery garden gloves. Very unusual for me. I've not done a... oh, here we go. Which was Happy Hacker. I've not done a stream since last Sunday. How are you, Jonas? Getting on alright? Hattie's been selling hats. Patrick's been working on his Dizzy thing. Having a bit of a crisis of confidence about it, but you know, this is where we go on the way to... It doesn't... Please don't tell me it still says Maplin Rant on it. I have tried to change that. Where does it... Is that the tweets? I can rant about Maplin, but that tweet went about 6 live streams ago. So I'm really sorry, Michael. Thanks for joining us. But I can rant about Maplin if you want. I've actually picked something quite good up from Maplin in the last couple of weeks that I'm going to make a video about. If you really want to see a Maplin rant, I did that live stream 2 or 3 weeks ago, and you can find it in my list. But this evening is, you know, more relaxed. Oh my goodness. That's loud. That's very loud. Ooh, it's very loud. Just gonna... Oh, music is rubbish as well. Yeah, that makes sense, Patrick. I'd say split it into smaller bits. And that way you can link each one to the other one, and you should hopefully get more views. Jonas has made a bucket of popcorn and played Ni no Kuni 2 all day. Oh, I don't know what that is, but well done. I was gonna try and download a Grand Prix game, and I forgot to do it. It was free. 2015 F1, the official game. Enter the name of this. Oh, bloody. Let's see how well it's been cracked then. It's not looking good, or is it? Oh, I got rid of my chat window. Consider a 3-part document with a full. That sounds good to me, Patrick. I think you should do that. They really go over the top with the Russian thing, don't they? Is it normal to go ice skating with a dress on? Oh, great. It's another... It's amazing how many of these games are workbench based. Okay. This I don't understand. This is very strange. Why is the artwork always so strange on these things? Original American version. Oh, hang on, it wants me to click on the start game. I couldn't figure out how to get it to go. Yeah, I think a 3-part is a good idea, and then at least that way you can pick which section you do first, and then you can get something out, start to get some feedback from it. And that will, you know, help motivate you to complete the other sections. Blimey, how much have they got to load here? I hope this isn't all background images that it's loading. As long as we don't have that seizure-inducing sand in the background, or that arcade thing that was whirling around in circles. Move this, so I must have, what I suspect I've done is disable the actual control method by error. Yes, I have. Okay, this is a bit weird. Oh, that's confusing. So as you go onto each axis, you have to change which button you use to... What? Oh, this is really weird. Oh, no. That's so bad. So as you go onto each side of the screen, you have to change which button you use to actually move it around. So like so I'm using the right button, but now I need to use the up button to move it. That's ridiculous. Yeah, this is very weird. And I don't right, hang on. Can I get a row here? This is horrible to control, by the way. Yeah. Hang on. And I can't... You can't turn them around? No. Oh, this is horrible to control. This is absolutely horrible. And it is weird. I don't know how... I don't think I can turn the pieces around. Yeah, this is weird. I don't think I've got a single line yet. Okay, wait, I think I can get another. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. I don't think you can turn these pieces around. Yeah, this is a bit difficult. I've got to be honest, I'm struggling here. This is... I don't know what that red thing meant either. Hang on, do I want it... Right, so why is that red? Surely that other one should have come down. Yeah, why is it that every game of Tetris on the Amiga tries to give you a headache, one way or the other? I was trying to do a... what do we call that? Oh no. That was an accident. Oosh. Right. There we go. Oh, there's a couple of lines. Well done. I appear to have a kind of gap now. That's the... okay. Is this good about... oh, wait. There's a 2 coming next. Right. I'll tell you what, if you think it looks strange, you should... this control method is horrible. I mean, it's really horrible. I don't know why they have to change the buttons as you go along. So yeah, I go down, down, then I have to do right. Now up. Up, up, up. This is the kind of game an evil German scientist would think up. Rotwang we call an evil German scientist. They have a name. The controls are absolutely horrible. So yeah, right, right, right. Up, up, up. Oh, I snookered myself there. No, I haven't. Because no, I have. Have I? Hang on. No. These controls are horrid. These controls are absolutely horrid. I really don't know. Oh. Oh, that's so annoying. The game logic is really, really weird. Oh, these controls are so rubbish. Oh, it's so hard to think in the way it wants you to think. This game would be loads better if the controls just had one way to move around, so you didn't have to change direction. Yeah, the music did stop. That's a very good point. Yeah. Oh, I think I messed that up. I think this thing where bits of it go red. In there. And okay, maybe if I try. No, that's wrong. Down. There. Bonus piece. Oh, wonderful. Right, now I'm in trouble. Or am I? Well, well, for some reason, the music's come back. And it's gone again by the looks of it. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to the pictures. What is it with Tetris games where they always just, on the Amiga, where they just ram in these really weird pictures? Well, you've still got that permission, haven't you, Patrick? We're going to get this done, mate. Trust me, I'm a producer. I know what I'm talking about. We're going to get this thing done. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't... Are the pictures changing? I've not been paying attention. They always have weird pictures. I don't know if I can change them by pressing a button. Because that other Tetris the other week was a nightmare. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's the trouble. It's true, Mike, because it was in... Yeah, you could be right. Feel not familiar with this. Decadence. Hi, Sam. Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Not a name I recognise. Is it? Are you new to us, Sam? You're probably about to see me lose this very strange Tetris game, which I'm getting a weird piece here. Now, God, this is really hard to manoeuvre. I think I'm snookered now. I think I'm snookered. I think this is where it's going to end. Oh no. I think this is me done for now. I said that, I don't really understand how any of this... Oh! Where did that come from? Why did that just appear and do that? I'm really confused. Grab a slice of beer. I'm beginning to wonder how you actually lose in this game. I don't know how the pictures get brought in, to be honest, Hattie. I don't know what was changed in them before. There was things I'm doing on the screen. Or... Oh. God, this is difficult. Oh, what can I do? I've got to tell you, whoever put this together is an absolute madman. I don't know what to do. If I could turn a piece around, I'd be alright. But... oh, that's it. Snookered. Press fire to rotate. But I'm using keyboard controls. It's probably like they were saying, they're showing their slice to the man because it's like, look at the decadence. I mean, look at this bunch here. You've got you know, where else would you see this in any computer game? People enjoying drink. They've got their blue hair by candlelight. It's probably the Kremlin or something in the background there. It's great, isn't it? Oh, it's trying to save the scores, and it won't be able to do that, so hopefully... yeah, it's strange how they play you so often on this thing. That is the Kremlin, yeah. This is clearly faked over, no vodka, yeah. Or as they say in Russia, vodka. Fake Russian writing, I expect. Maybe we'll take it up a notch. Change movement. It's the St. Petersburg Cathedral in the background. St. Petersburg that's changed names about 15 times in the last 100 years. Had a great book on the Russian Revolution that I lent to someone that I never got back. And I can't remember what it's called, so I can't find another copy. Should be making sweaters with the pictures from this game, says Jonas. I've actually been thinking about taking some of my art from the Joy of Deluxe painting and making them into t-shirts. I don't know if anybody would be interested. Go to one of them places. There she is with the pizza again. It's the music. What a strange bit of music. So you're telling me or I can't see if I'm rotating with this. I haven't seen that. In fact, I've never seen Prince Michael of Kent present anything. Guess it was some of his relatives in there, wasn't it? I had a fantastic book. I wish I could remember what it was called. I got it from a shop called Books in Watford, and it was a damaged return. It cost me £5, and it was brilliant. As I say, I lent it to someone. Ah, right. Try the mouse button to rotate. No dice. They were quite similar looking. I've got a feeling you just can't rotate on this one. Is there not a line? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know where I want to go. I can't get to. So let's try. So you're losing this game when you get all four sides red, basically. And they seem to go red for about 5 or 6 goes after you've encroached on this area that isn't at the bottom. So I'm about to lose now. Yeah, so I've lost. That makes sense, having the option to go clockwise, counterclockwise. I'll try one game like that and see how far I get. What it has to load, I really don't know. Trying to contact fellow Dizzy programmers on Facebook to see if they can contribute any comments via voice files. Maybe if you do get them on Skype and record conversations with them. Sam requires more beverage to deal with this music. Yeah, I'm still yet to find the perfect marriage of Russianness, Amiga-ness and Tetris. I'm still looking. Let's try this way. Yeah, this is better. Still doesn't let you rotate it. And now you don't have to repeatedly press it. No, that isn't what I wanted. There we go. No, messed that up. Okay. Wow, this is confusing, this game. Still that background with the pizza. I don't know how to change that. Ooh. Maybe it will change as I move to different levels. God, this game's horrible. It is really horrible. I've just realised I've got the chat out of sight, so I can't actually... I was wondering why I wasn't hearing anything from anyone. I've not made it easy for myself, have I? Uh-oh. Now I can't see the screen. Doesn't sound like a David Wicks. Probably did a paper on a grab bag of glue for this part. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Can't encourage that. Did a paper on a Russian student. Got a high grade. Yeah. I reckon you should do the Dizzy one in parts, just to get you started, and then you can always have the bigger version that you can put up as well. And you can refine the bigger one, can't you? You can listen to feedback on that. And maybe expand it and put some new material in the big one down the line. But first of all, just to start you, do the smaller version. Right, I'll snookered myself there. Yeah, this is horrible. This game is really horrible. I mean, what am I meant to do here? There's nothing I can do. So I might as well do. Yeah, I'm about to lose. Yeah, that sounds alright to me, Patrick. I reckon you should try that. Right, I can't stand watching these people anymore. Have we got any other Amiga Tetris games that I can try? Let's see. Amiga Tetris. Or Tetris as I've wrote. Still a bit of light in the sky now. Just coming up to 8 o'clock. How nice. Amiga versions of Tetris. Resulted. Ah, here we go. Oh, there's tons. Right, okay. Some much better looking ones. Tetris seemed to. Spectrum Holobyte seemed to put out a lot of versions of Tetris. Right, Colorist. That was the one that I heard someone mention before. Let's try and get Colorist. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add I'm going to change the title of this. I've just put Amiga rather than Amiga. That's not very good. Actually change the title and oh dear. Hang on, where's my link to Lemon Amiga? I've lost it, there we go. This looks like it looks sort of Finnish or Swedish, this version, right. Colorist. So I uploaded a video yesterday or the day before, brand new amazing video. I think Jonas, you put a comment on it actually, if I recall, on the Acetronic 2000, which is my favourite console. A version of the 1292 programmable system, and I recommend that you check that out after this program, because that is a great video, even if I do say so myself. Right, I'm going to go for the Oracle crack on this. Blimey, Oracle, they didn't do too many cracks. Do you remember them? Yeah, it's a good idea, Patrick, to showcase what you can do. I definitely think it's worth trying it out. You might not get hundreds of views straight off. I mean, if you look at my videos, I don't have many views. But I'm sure you'll start to pick up views. Yeah, fair. Well, Galahad's on the Amiga forum, the EAB forum, and he did most of the cracks for them, I think. I've got a yawn. Oh, that came from nowhere. Cheers, Sam. Yeah, well, I mean, the Acetronic was originally a well, the 1292 programmable system actually was designed, I think, in '76 and was released in '78 by a German company called Radafin. And I think the best version of it is that Acetronic version. Well, it was actually, I think it was released as the Interton first of all, which is a different cartridge size. Believe it or not, there is a multi-cart available for those systems now, and a version that fits the cartridge system used in the 1292 has just come out. Rody Vectrex, who's got a really good channel on YouTube, has reviewed it, but the guy that's doing it is not Rody Vectrex, it's Rolo over on Atari Age. So I've just got approval on there to post on there, and I think I'm going to try and get hold of it. And there's a couple of there's two actually now homebrew games available for it. We need to take some impressions for the Doctor Who 30th anniversary documentary. I think I've seen that. Do I know how many games were released for the Acetronic? Vaguely. I think it's about 40. Some of the games are just ROMs. I mean, it is real straightforward. Most of them are EEPROMs that are. I had more games actually, and I think my dad had a habit of going in the loft and just picking stuff at random and chucking it in the bin. So I did have. I did have more games when I thought about it. I had the GP games, a Grand Prix game, which again has a brilliant cover, and I had, and one of the games I got confused between Air. Oh, blimey, that's nice. I had. This is a nice title screen. And I hope you like the music, Hattie. Yeah, I had that, and I had Blackjack, which has gone missing. I can't think what my... I think my Blackjack was another Radafin cartridge. Or was it? No, it wasn't. It was an Acetronic cartridge. Nice box art on that. But yeah, there were, for the actual platform, I think there's about 40-45 games. You've actually been in that guy's garage business. Do tell. But there were some games that were only released on, I think, the Volt Mace. I think there's like a Mattel version that uses similar hardware. And now with this new multi-cart you can actually run it. So the multi-cart's got 64 slots that can fit onto its EEPROM, and it's pretty straightforward how it works. It's got like a dial thing. To be honest, I'd rather have the original cartridges. In fact, thinking about it, I was going to bid on a right, hang on, I had a cart I was going to bid on eBay, and I might have missed it now. I saw it come up, I was watching it. Right, bear with me everybody, because I'm going to have to go into my eBay, because I'm pretty sure that's near the deadline now. It didn't have art, this game. Didn't have the box art. It was just a cartridge, but I've got it on my watch list. But yeah, there's a version of Frogger available. Never came out on the cartridge format for the Acetronic. To be honest, that system is just brilliant. It really, for what it is. I mean, it's 16 colours as well. Oh look, that's just about to go. That. Let's see how long there is before it goes. Oh, there's 3 hours. Oh, okay, I'll come back in 3 hours. Got time. Yeah, it's a brilliant system, that Acetronic system, for what it is, and for the price it went for. I mean, the games were, I think in about '82, the Acetronic games were going in Dixon's for like $7.99, which was cheap compared to the competition. And there's a few games that have got additional RAM. The sort of games you expect: chess game, 2 chess games. They've each got RAM on the cartridge. Marathon, M for marathon game, or T for time game. I love that machine though. I really, really, really love it. Okay, I've messed this up. Okay, oh, actually, what's going on? Oh, it's loading. Okay, so the TV version, this uses the titles for 50-minute program. Night before there was a video version extra 4. What a surprise! This has got strange music. Hello, Leo. Leo? Hello there. Leo? Where did that come from? Yeah, we're okay, thank you, Leo. Hope you're well. You try the alter ego games. Let's see, it's the Zeus, but no, it is. Okay. Yeah, I could try them, I suppose. Ubisoft distribute public domain and share with Amiga software mail order, but it was costly to ship 100. Wow, this is quite quick. It's another one of these ones that go do smooth scrolling. Oh, and their colours. Is it 3 in a row? Okay, it's 3 in a row. This is quite quick. Okay, you don't seem to be able to rotate the things, you can just rotate the colours. Wow, everybody tries to do their own thing that's needlessly complicated by the looks of it. And very oversensitive controls. I messed that one up. Yeah, I'm really messing that one up. Oh, the volume's loud compared to my voice. Right, I'll sort that out. Wow, this one's another brain bender. Can I pause? No, can't pause. Oh. Okay, this is really tricky. Hi Jill, or G, hi G. What happened then? Okay, it's one of them with the ball. I will sort out the volume as soon as I figure out how to pause this. Okay, messed that up. The controls are ridiculously oversensitive. Passenger here. I wonder if they pick the colours so it's the most likely that it would work for colourblind people. Oh, is that the top? Oh, there's the line. Right, okay, let me just adjust the sound. Wow, loads of people turning up now. Yeah, 7 people. Nice. Don't forget to hit the like button because that encourages even more people to come. Because then, what do you call them? The people at Facebook. No, not Facebook. What do we call these people that do this stuff? YouTube. The people at YouTube will, you know, think I'm worthwhile. Yeah, we did play a bit of the intro tune on this one, G. Patrick, I think you just got to go for it, mate. I'll help you. You know, I can help you. I'm certainly happy to look at the script. Just got me looking at the screen. I don't want to look at the screen. Oh, there we go. Another game. So is this a PD game or is this a... It seems a tiny bit slicker than I'd expect. I don't really like the concept, but it's could be worse, I guess. Oh, this is difficult. This is difficult. I don't really think in colours. I gotta say, this is one of the most difficult games I've ever played, and the controls are terrible. I mean, it is really oversensitive. Oh, I want to like this game, but it's horrible. Is the short assessment? Ah. Mid-price. Okay, as a mid-price product, it makes sense. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I can't process the information. Colours I can't process fast enough. I'm nearly out here. Yeah, I'm nearly gone. Yeah. That's me gone. Right, I can't take that anymore, it's gonna give me a headache. Someone on Facebook, guy obsessed with Manic Maya, had a look, has done some editing. Good. Jonah's saying, considering how loved Dizzy games are, I think a lot of people... Yeah, I think they would be excited to see it. Oh, apparently Leo's Wi-Fi dongle is being a dildo today. Oh. Right. Multi-purpose. I was going to make a video about... I think that's where Maplin went wrong. I may still make a video. I think they should have been selling, like, you know, devices. Patrick, that doesn't mean anything, mate. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally, my friend. Hello, got a... Oh, new subscriber. Thank you very much. And you can see the subscriber count goes up accordingly. Oh, and I can see the likes have gone up accordingly as well. That's beautiful. I'm hoping I can get to 100 subscribers soon, because that switches on some functions of YouTube that I could really do with using, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to give Super Tetris a go. Hang on, whoa, 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 what's this? I've just seen one, 2007, Step 5. Okay, we'll come back to that. But we're going to go for Spectrum. Oh yes, yes, yeah. But Spectrum Holobyte, we're back in the funny farm. Let's bring in Spectrum Holobyte's third game. We're going to get that because I've just seen what the title screen looks like, and I like it. I like it. It's right up our street. I think this is what we want. If I can find it on this list of games. He says, as he struggles to find it. Super Street, there we go, Super Tetris. Well, that says Microprose, not Spectrum Holobyte. Oh. I'll just hope, just hit and hope that this is the right one. Because I really like the title screen. I've already seen the title screen and it looks right up our Strasser. This is the kind of stuff we like. Lots of people do multiple books on things. I mean, the official book came out a while ago. There's nothing to stop you doing a book, Patrick. Ah, right, didn't know that. Didn't know microprocessors. Right, so it will be the right one. Exciting. Super Tetris, here we go. Here we go. Don't worry about respect, mate. When somebody buys one book, they tend to buy the other book as well, so don't worry about that. Loady, loady, loady. Well, we're not doing too bad tonight. We've got... What are we up to? Is it 7 viewers? That's not bad. That's not bad. I've seen the book. They launched it at the place just around the corner from me. The Oliver twins did quite a good interview, or a very good interview on the Retro Hour show as well, Dan Wood and Ravi Abbott's show. It's worth checking out. You might want to check that out. They've got everything, those guys. They keep everything. Ask them. I'd ask the Oliver twins. Look at that for a title screen. One Fratellini brother was born in Russia. One was born in Italy. Where was the third born? Sponge. There we go. The keyboard. Control T. Next piece on. Okay, yeah, this is what we're expecting. I've got a feeling they've scanned that from somewhere. So we had the 2 mice wearing the hats. And some interviews via email, Facebook. That's how we got those. Load game, right? Yeah, this is what we got. The old tiger leap. Right. Okay. I've been dropped a little bit. Right. Okay. This is strange. Has there ever been a normal Amiga Tetris game? I mean, this is deliberate. Surely they just go, right, we're going to make this as weird as possible. I mean, I'm looking at like 3 maids looking at an elephant's tusks. I mean, if they thought a little bit more about the playability. less about the weird pictures. Maybe these games would be slightly better, because this, I mean, I've started on an absolute hide into nothing here anyway. I've just done something really stupid there. Okay, that's brought the bottom up. I don't probably shouldn't have done that either. Picked the wrong move. I think I've got one eye on the conversation and I'm one eye trying to play the game, but I think a very important thing I heard a guy called Larry Winglet say years ago was, whatever you were doing, just do it. Well, that's a Nike commercial as well, but don't ever start saying, oh, I can't do this because I've got this or I've got that, because as soon as you do that, you stop thinking about doing stuff, and you're basically saying you're ready to fail, which I think is quite a good assessment. So my recommendation would be to give it your best shot, mate, and to take everything as it comes. I certainly think you're capable of completing this book and doing videos or whatever you want to do, and I think a few of us are willing to help out. I'm happy to have a look at your script, and with a little luck I reckon it'll all come together. Why don't you think of another topic to do a video on, just to do a short video as a citer. Oh, blimey. Just to get your eye in. Yeah, good. I'm about to lose this. Yeah, this game starts a bit quick. Ow. Yeah, I'll watch a live stream as long as I'm available and I'm around and I know when it's going to be. I mean, I'd be quite happy to come in on audio if you were ready to do Skyping. I'd come in and I'd be happy to join you on that collab. Well, sometimes as well, G, you have to fail. I mean, I am one of the world's greatest failures, I would say. I have failed a remarkable number of times. In fact, it's hard for me to find a success financially. Well, there isn't a success financially. But artistically, I've had a few successes. Conceptually, I've had a few successes. And failing is quite a good skill. Yeah, failing is quite a good skill. Time goes past though. I think this is hung. I think this is hung. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, that was a strange game of Tetris. And The elephant's trunk again is baffling. But I don't think I'm going to try it again because I found that a bit weird, that one. So we go back to the list of Tetris games. I should really share this screen I'm looking at the minute, but I'm not going to. Okay. Okay, I've got... Ooh, that's a weird looking one. Okay, Tetris Pro. Let's find it. Oh dear, can't find it. Because it's PD. Okay, how about this one, Step 5, which was made in 2007. Where do I find it? Ah, direct link. No, I haven't got it there either. So there's loads of PD ones that I can't get to. Stack up. What was the Codemasters one? Tetris. Let's have a look at this. This isn't the Codemasters one, but Magic Soft. Yeah. We'll give this a go. Tetris, no miles off of it. Yeah, I think there's a there's sense in sticking your neck out with things, but also there is a time when you have to say, okay, this ain't going to work. But I think we know what side of that line you're on at the minute, Patrick. You're on the side where you need to stick your neck out a bit more. Just forget about all the insecurities, just get on and do it. Most people that do stuff aren't actually very good. If you look at the videos on YouTube, so much of it is rubbish. Utter rubbish. I mean, real tripe. Yeah, we played World Tris a little bit earlier, and it caused us headaches. There were complaints. Gee, but thank you for suggesting it. That was crazy. There's a lot of scanned artwork in Monkey Island 2. Okay, Leah, we'll see you in about 20 minutes. What are you getting? Right, well, this is reset. Tetris. What excitement and what strangeness waits us for us on this. I had my dinner earlier today. Oh. Oh, oh. Okay, this is controlled by the mouse. No, it isn't controlled by the mouse. I've got something wrong here. Turbo Racket. I'm gonna have to check these all out. There's quite a few games I've never heard of before that I don't know if it's just because of the sort of people I mixed with. If we tended to more get games that were by the people we knew that were didn't know personally but were sort of local to us in theory. I have got a review of a piece of hardware that I'm going to be using actually for my broadcast. I mentioned it in my stream last Sunday and I still haven't completed the video because I ran into some technical hitches with it and I also haven't had time to do it, so another technical problem. This isn't such a bad game of Tetris, this one. Weird that they're using two channels on the left here for the percussion. Didn't really need it. Oops. Well, Tetris is a decent game of Tetris, I would say. I think the best one we've seen so far is that one that Patrick recommended, the Game Boy clone one. Yeah, we do have like some kind of Russian building thing. What do we call those things? I don't know why they make them like that. Not any Fabergé eggs or anything turn up so far. They have the Tetris World Championships on YouTube somewhere. Those guys are mental. They have battles. I mean, they're crazy. I think they do like timed rounds and yeah, I was hoping we'd see more pictures. That first one was crazy. That one I played last week, where you tried to turn a piece and everything would stop while it was trying to load a picture. It drove me mad. Yeah, this feels like a proper game of Tetris. No messing around, it's just Tetris. Now me, having grown up in Watford, I actually also lived not far from Watford Electronics, which has been gone for years now, but they had their own disk operating system and were involved in a lot of BBC stuff. I say disk operating system, I mean disk filing system. Everything's nice and relaxing. That's how we do things. speed up quite quickly. The only thing they have, which is a real problem with all these games, is that they do tend to move the pieces a bit too quickly. At least it's not doing that smooth scrolling thing, which was terrible. Don't take it, 400's not enough, surely. At the minute, current prices, and you use it, don't you? Galactic. I don't know Galactic. I'm not very good at Tetris. How many of these is it going to give me? What's the... This is crackers. Oh, something's wrong. Surely. Why did they give me so many of them all in once? I was beginning to think it was going like the Keith Chegwin quiz or whatever it was we were playing the other week. Oh no, it was Emily Hughes, wasn't it? When we put in the right answers in and it was going bonkers. Yeah, don't sell it. I wish I hadn't got rid of that accelerator. I wish I still had my memory expansion. No, well, I didn't sell that though. I suspect it's gone now, but I lent that to someone and it never came back. I could do that again. If you're out there, dear friend, you know who you are. Not that I would give away any secrets or anything. I'd like my memory back, please. Please give me back my memories. Yeah, it's gonna give me a load. This game's got some weird characteristics. Yeah, I think this. I've got a feeling that this might be a reacting to the crack at some point. Okay, G, you take care, pal. We'll be back next week after the Zeusdaz show, so make sure you check out Zeusdaz. And check out Patrick's channel as well. And OSG as well. Thanks for joining us, G, and thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. I think Zeus doesn't want to start messing around with things like OBS, but I definitely think he should. No thank you, G. To lose this. crazy. At one point, I remember when 1200s were going for 25 quid a go. My mate tried to towerise his 1200 at one point, and he broke it. He actually threw it off from above his head and then stamped on it, and he bought a new one for 25 quid. They were so, but that was years ago, but they were going so cheap for a while. And I even had somebody offer me one for nothing a while, ages ago, but they've just shot up in the last few years. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? I need to get my one. Like I said, I need to get the caps done on mine. Oh yeah, I showed it on last week's video, didn't I? Or one of the videos last week. Week before last. This is the best one, I think. Probably shows by the amount I'm playing it. This is the best one by far that we've done today. The curve is a little bit high. It suddenly jumps up a bit on you. Might not look as high, but if I had enough cash, I'd get a vampire. Although, from what I've been hearing, the next version of the vampire is going to be an accelerator or standalone, so you might as well not bother plugging it into an Amiga, I guess. This music is too short, and it's structured incorrectly for this type of game. It needs to have a different structure. It doesn't have a fixed beginning or end. Those guys that those masters of Tetris, that the bricks are just falling straight down and they're just steering them towards the thing. I mean, they're ridiculous. They don't even have to think. Their brain is just programmed. That one. Oh, somebody started a bonfire. Well, you need to get over that, Patrick. You don't seem that stupid to me. Again, I did just place that brick in a stupid place. Right, this is it, coming to game over here. Yeah, there's something wrong with this. There's the crack. Pinball Wizards. Right. What is that? Is that an OCS game? Because I'll give that a go. Oh, I'm getting really sleepy. I don't want to do what I did the other week when I was falling asleep on the stream. But that was part of the purpose of the stream. I knew I was falling asleep before I started. I haven't had old style gaming come to torment me, or as Hattie says, old school gaming. Oh, now that Formula 1 game's gone to half price. Well, it keeps going up. Pa 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 pee poo poo. Are you gonna come to me poo poo party? The poo poo party's the best. Poo 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 party. Pinball Wizard, Pinball Wizard. Let's think about this alphabet. No, it comes before that. Scooby Dooby Dooby Dooby, Scooby Dooby 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 Doo. Right, there's Pinball Wizard. Okay. Oh, there's a pre-release version on there. Right. Ah, hang on, pre-release is different. Ah, no, I haven't. Right, we're doing Pinball Wizards. It's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. Diddle diddle diddle. Diddle 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 diddle. It's a pinball wizard, scoring even more. Do do do. It sounds like you've got some quite intelligent people that have been around you, Patrick, but doesn't necessarily mean you're not intelligent. Intelligent people tend to hang around other intelligent people, I've noticed. Right. It is OCS, Sam, luckily. Oh. What's going on here? That's a bit... Written by H. Cheeb.
Modifications were done by Digitix. Program was spread by the underground.
Hey? Well, that's one way to make sure that you get into your game. Anika's I think I'm going to get flagged for this music. I'm going to turn it... Yes, it is short, and I'm going to turn it... I'm going to mute it, because that's the start of Pump Up the Volume, which isn't a sample, I don't think, actually. Why have I got an arrow here? Right, here we go. Right, so I'm going to leave the music off. And now I just need to figure out how we start. Okay. Okay. God, yeah, the music's awful. Okay, these flippers are Amiga. Speed, fastest. Okay. How do I launch the ball? Oh, I had to help with the French homework. What were we stuck on, Hattie? Il y a un grenil dans mon pantalon. Le bidet, c'est pénible. Ho, ho, ho. The other thing I was going to say I can't say because I had something which I thought was really hilarious I used to say, and it turned out it was actually completely obscene. I got slapped in the face for saying it. And all I say is it started dans le matin, je regarde le petit enfant dans la, and then that's as far as I got. Is your French any good, Hattie? I don't know how to start this game. This is one of those games that is not obvious. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, the music's changed now. I'm going to bring back the music. It's not even in sync. Non-we. Okay. B at GC. I got a C at GCSE. Right, I'm switching this music off again because this is absolute plop. Yeah, I'll frighten people off. Wow, that is awful music. I'm wondering if I'll change. Play Mike the Magic Dragon. How do we fire the ball? No, I beat. Alright, gotcha, yeah, you beat me. Well done. Bonjour. Oh, OSG. Just talking about you, mate. Thank you for joining us. You don't know how I fire the ball in this game, do you? I hope you're well, my friends. I can't figure out how to fire this ball. I've got to try and... Oh, I know what this is going to be. This is going to be numeric pad, and I don't have a keyboard to do numeric pad. I think we'll have to skip. Hang on, let's have a look. I think it's F1 to start. Let's choose single player. Just pulling up the instructions. Left alt and right alt. Use right alt to fire the ball. Right, okay. We're back on track. He says, as he... I can see suggestions from everyone, thank you. Now I've gone. God, the music is awful on this game. This is awful. Right, right alt, left alt. No, that pauses. Right, so this is looking increasingly like it's going to be a give up on this one. Alright. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look at the manual, which I'm looking at right now, which is really small, which is in German. Right, that's the end of that then. That doesn't work. On WinUAE, WinUAE at least, it won't have the Alt keys. You're supposed to accept it. I wouldn't mind trying some other weird pinball games though, so I can't do the good ones because for some reason they always conk out. I guess it's the vertical scrolling that causes the problem, Roland. Roland. I'm looking for rubbish pinball games. Magic Ball Obsession. First person pinball. Pinball Brain Damage. I've never heard of that before. Pinball Hazards. There's lots of games I've never heard of. Let's try Power Pinball. That looks rubbish. Karmasoft. Haven't we just done a Isn't this game we're looking at the minute Karmasoft? Have we just done a Karmasoft game? Is this me or what? So this game is Pinball Wizard. I can't get Pinball with Dreams on because it just flops over on this emulator for some reason. It can't handle that. I can try it. Shall I try it? Okay, we'll try a couple of weird ones and then we'll try Pinball. We'll try the good one. What's this thing called? Power Pinball, isn't it? Power Pinball. Power Pinball. Power Pinball. There we go. Right. Oh, it's too floppy, this one. Or is it? Or is it? Shall I go for the skiddy one? Yeah, let's go for a To make sure I turn the music back on. Hello, Leah. I'm running them on Windows IE. I need to get the latest beta version actually. I can try Pinball Dreams might run alright. But for some reason anything that has a lot of vertical scrolling it just seems to go, it plops off. Does the old plopperoo. Do I want a decent emulator with all the WHD games? It's kind of far. I can certainly consider it. Okay, what's happening here? Wait. Okay, bit weird. I've got a feeling that Kingsoft and Karmasoft were the same company, because this layout looks quite similar. Okay, there actually isn't any sound. Looking forward to watching the System 3 vid. What's that? That's not something I'm doing, is it? I don't know much about System 3. Oh, well, that must be OSG. Oh! I'll just drop some coins in there. Well, there's a drop. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. How do we launch the ball? Keep that in mind, OSG. Appreciate that. Thank you. I don't want to put you to any trouble. Why do they make this so difficult? Just to start the game. Power pinball. Manual. Running out of excitement so far with this. Of course. Well, apparently this has got several tables, this game as well. Okay, instructions, space, any keys. Oh, great. it's the Windows keys in UAE. I don't have a right Windows key on this, so I'm going to have to play this one flipper if I can get it to start. To get it to start. Ah. Right, brilliant. I can't even fire the ball. Weird, they've actually in the manual give you directions to where the files are on the disk and what they do. Yeah, there's going to be a problem here. I can't launch the ball because I've got no way to hit the right Amiga key. Right, so that's the end of that one. Fabulous. Right, let's try Pinball Dreams. See if we can get that to work without crashing. I'm a little surprised they never actually made an AJ version of Pinball Dreams. Weird, I don't actually have it downloaded anywhere. That's strange. Why would I be like that and not have that? Oh, I've lost track of the chat again. I better go and have a look. Let's see what people are saying. I'm getting really sleepy. What time would it normally be? It would only normally be 8 o'clock, wouldn't it? Before that. What time is it in old money? Pinball. Oh, I like a pinball very much. 8, 9. Hang on, you've gone the wrong way there. Yeah, you went the wrong way. Here we go, I found the Pinball Dreams. Now it's just getting the first and second disc that matches up. Okay, which looks like that one. And looks like that one. You can tell that they squeezed as much as they could out of that game, and both the discs, well, one of the discs takes a full 850k even when it's compressed. Is there time for you to check your chicken curry, or will they miss the end of this? Yeah, get your chicken curry. I think I'll be going for a little bit longer. I think I'll go for a little bit longer. I already, yeah, I should plan these streams, Leo, but I'm I'm not very good at planning. I'm a kind of dynamic, you know. Yeah, there's every chance I may have launched a ball. You know. See, Zeusdaz plans everything in his streams to the nth degree, as we know. And he does a stream where he's talking about going once every 3 weeks, but he does it once every 2 weeks, whereas I normally do 3 or 4 streams a week, very little is planned, and you get, you know, you never quite know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's literally seconds before I do the stream. I've, you know, if you'd asked me a minute before, oh, are you doing a stream today? I'd say no, probably not. Then I think I'm going to do a stream, and I just. All this talk about streams is beginning to make me need the toilet. Actually, I can feel it. Yeah, this is. Pretty sure this is the same crack that I had. Yes, looks like it is. Please, please don't purchase the original of this game, and please don't spread to any layman's. We've only cracked it, that's all. Right, Hattie, get ready, we're going to have the music. That's right. Oh, well, I know you appreciated those things, you know, some people don't, but... Yeah, I'm going to do more on that console there. It's my favourite console. Oh, I can see I've got 7 viewers still, 4 likes. I'll just say that the more likes I get, the more people come flocking. So because of the flocking, we need to do the content. Real-time ball calculations. Well, that's just to keep us on our toes, you see. Spiders of time travel, I think. I'll have to check that out in a future episode. Right, still will. Although it might actually. Yeah, this is some of the best music I think there is in the game. That's ignition, isn't it? This is do 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 I'm a little cowboy and I'm riding along my little horsey, and there is a train, there is the bonus wheel. You know, you can make the lyric for this. It's good. Alright, let's see if this goes. Oh, it's going quite smooth. And that's a great start. Little loud. Oh, I've got a slight problem here. Okay, I'll have to do it. Oh, I just realised I can hit that and do it. Right, okay. just pull down the music a tiny bit. Let me know if it's too quiet now. I should have really paid attention to where it was before I did that, but scoop doodle doodle doo doo, skip up a doop diddle doo doo doo. I should really get a compressor on this. And this is all technical terms, right? Hang on, I've stopped the game again now. Hang on, here we go. If I can find how to get back into this. Yeah, no, that's not it. Where? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Yeah, you messed this up good and proper. AmigaRob, well done. What I could do with now is that thing on Vista they used to have where... Yeah, I can't actually... Oh, there it is, got it. Oh. Is that any better? In the audio level states. Oh look, I've got part of the screen missing there, I've just noticed. Oh yeah, because this game runs pretty close to full overscan, isn't it? There we go. Oh, maybe not an improvement actually. Yeah, that's the beauty. There's nothing planned here. Planning is for chumps. Yeah, because I'm running on. I'm running this on an emulator. Right, let's earn ourselves a bit of respectability here. Yeah, because the one thing they had on Vista was you pushed a button and it showed all the screens like in a big line, which I quite liked. Yo. Get up there, you. Get up there, here we go. Get up there. I reckon that boink noise is from north and south. I've never thought about that before. I reckon that's north and south. Oh, come off it. Oh. Difficult to pull that off on this. Aero, that's it. Yeah, hang on. Window tab. No, yeah. I am talking about the aero thing where they come up like in a 3D line, and they were quite big, so you could see the content. That was quite a good idea. I quite like that. Oh, why am I no good at this anymore? Get up there. One. Oh, come on. Oh. Shit. I had a bit of trouble getting my eye in here. Too many. It's just pure skills. I'll tell you what is a quality system. Visual pinball on PCs. Takes a bit of effort to get it working, but it is quality. I know things are superseding it now. It's still in Windows 10? Didn't know that. Pinball is a serious business. Oh, what? Left with my flapper up. Well, I never knew that. I thought they just got rid of it. Like they seem to get rid of everything. This could be me for the night now. I wonder why this has suddenly started working, because the last time I tried this, it was useless. It would not work. There's something in my WinUIE configuration that's messing it up. I mean, it wasn't that hard for them to say, you know what, instead of using the Amiga keys, why not use the shift keys? One thing that makes this game tons better. Oh, for God's sake. I don't think I've gone around the big ramp once. Alright, let's get around this big ramp. No, missed it. You what? It's microtransactional based. No, don't want that. I'll stick with visual pin main. Ah. Sorry, I can't keep the music going much longer for you, Hattie, because... There we go, 2 million, thank you very much. I'm not getting anything set up here. I think you... I think you can get most of the Pinball Dreams tables in one of the systems there. They're made like one of the ones that emulate full tables. Timing's so off. You have mail, Wagon. Retro Hour is quality, and they make it just around the corner for me actually. Can't ever see me getting invited to help out with it because I think I slightly annoyed them by pointing out some people they were involved with are crooks, but that's another story. We'll see. There's a bit of a clique around Nottingham, and I think they're in it, and I'm never going to be in it. Well, that should be 2. See you later, Hattie. You take care. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to seeing you next time. keep selling the hats. Has it been done? Oh yeah. It's a bit more like it. Let's try Nightmare. Are you going to leave before we do Nightmare? What? He brought a whole pinball machine. I think that's my greatest day as well. I don't want to unprotect the disc. That's a new one of me. Right, this is quite a hard table. Great music on this one as well. I guess really these games they had really two tables. You had the main table and you had sort of B table, and the other two were usually a bit rubbish. Getaway high speed 2 table. I'd like a fun house. No, well, I do have somewhere to put it. Hello, Patrick. Yeah, the music's great on this one. Funhouse is a great table. Although, I was too small to really get my head around it when I played it. I used to play a 10p table because then I could play more. And I think the table I played, I think was called Thrust, and I think that's the one that Ignition was sort of based on. Yeah, there are still a few made. I think one of the big guys have gone to the wall. I don't know how they managed to survive, to be honest, on the numbers they do. I didn't know how they managed to survive at the peak of their time. I would have used a different business model to the one they used. I would have said, because I think they just used to sell the tables, I would have said, have the table for nothing, and then, or close to nothing, and then take a share of the profits. So I don't know, like maybe charge half what they were charging for the table, just do it for pure costs, and then take the profits, or a share of the turnover. Probably got more tables out there as well. The thing about getting a table is that you have to maintain the thing, and not something I'd ever be able to do. You have to be like a Jerry Ellsworth or someone like that to be able to do that kind of stuff. Cheers, ISG. Take care, pal. Let us know if there's anything I can do for you. I think this emulation... Yeah, I will do, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's very kind. Funny. Doesn't look like any of the things are lighting up. They're not. There's a place down in Portsmouth, I think, that does a load of pinball tables. Night OSG. There is damage. Yeah, yeah, it's on the. I can't think where it is. I know I was going to try and get down there, but I don't drive, so. It's difficult to carry one away, I guess. Well, I guess normally you get them delivered in. I've just got this feeling it's on off a dual carriageway or something. Again, I don't know how people operate a business. I mean, they must do sell a lot of units. It's a lot of Clarence Pier. Do you know what? I've never thought about it, but some of the ball physics are a little bit weird in this game. Oh, I wasn't hitting the shift there. Certainly easier to play this on an Amiga keyboard when you're trying to do a tilt. Yeah, yeah, you take some photos if you go down there. It'll be good. Kind. I'm definitely not triggering any of the lights here. I don't know if I've jammed them or something. Those bounces are horrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't lit anything for a few games now, so something ain't right here. That's ridiculous, the amount of energy that took up there. Oh blimey, don't go out of your way, mate, just for me. I can always look it up online. I think it's got some videos on YouTube. But if you're going there for yourself to have a look, I'll be interested to see pictures. Don't go on a mission for me, pal. You certainly don't get a bug there. Yeah. Oh, there's something for you to do. I wouldn't mind going down to Portsmouth actually sometime soon. See the HMS Victory. See what the Mary Rose is looking like now. Oh, that's nice. Hope you have a nice day. Hello, what's the widget? Oh, sorry, bobbly, skibbly boo. Yeah, I haven't been to AmigaRob for ages. I might go and see AmigaRob again. I think 91 was the last time I saw AmigaRob. That was when they were still in the conditioning phase, when they were pouring water over it all the time. I'd love to go and see it again, because I know they've got it rehoused. Music on this is brilliant. I'm not hitting any of these ramps. And the lights are definitely knackered up there. Yeah man, if I come down. I've been meaning to get down to the south coast for about the last 4 years, it's not happened. Get some regular income again, I can start taking a few holidays and getting around and stuff. Seeing as I'm by myself now. Well, that was crap. Yeah, I don't smoke, mate. Well, I'm getting fed up of this one now. Bournemouth Air Festival was that. Last time I went to the south coast, it was Bournemouth. Well, I went to Poole, and that was 5 years ago. It's coming up to 5 years ago. Used to go there every year. Yep, okay, hang on. Hopefully you can... Let's see if we get this positioned a bit better. Poole is grim. Got some nice restaurants there though in Poole. I quite like Poole myself. Hopefully you can hear me now. Boom, 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 boom. Go. I seem to be firing this straight into the those side channels at the minute. I mean, real pimple tables are easier than this. Thing is, there's nothing really much to laugh about this because it's not crap. I like having crap things to laugh at with mice with hats on and all the rest of it. front of my mouth. It's a bit bleak. I think they're too cheap a lot of the time, Sam, because you think the craft that goes into them, the design and everything, and they don't sell that many units. Certainly these days. I mean, it used to be the time when there was a pinball machine in a lot of places, you know, quite often in pubs and everything. Yeah, exactly. They make it back quicker than a year. Most people are rubbish at pinball anyway. Bit annoying that there aren't many pinball tables in Nottingham that I'm aware of. We've got a bowling rink right in the centre of the city, no pinball tables. Got all kinds of daft machines, no pinball tables. Messed that up. Yeah, I can see me losing that super game. Oh, nearly got it back. Go, go, go! Cosmic 3. I don't know that one. I mean, that should be giving me that ball back again. In a real machine, you get that ball back again. Oh dear, this is embarrassing. Okay. That's the problem with this game. How easily you can lose the ball down the channels, which never happened in a real machine. Do you ever work on the arcade in the pier, Leo? Been in that pier once or twice in there, back at Deer. And also the arcades in the Bashley and Naish holiday villages in Bashley and Naish. Yeah, they had a pretty cool pinball Pac-Mania machine on that pier for a while. I think arcades became less interesting when they started getting. Oh, nearly had it then. Once they started having the well, after sort of PlayStation era, I think. When they got a bit flashy. Oh, what? So race machine. That's probably about 10 years after I was last in there. The best machines they had at Bashley were their Enduro Racer with the full bike, and at Naish they had for years in there a Return of the Jedi, the full the full sit-down cabinet. Bashley had a stand-up Return of the Jedi. It's awful. They had a really good, I think it was Defender or Thrust in Bashley. But that 10p one, that was quality, that 10p machine. Right, I think I'm going to try Ignition and then I'm going to call it a night, I think. After I did my last stream, I was up until about 3 o'clock in the morning doing the things that I absolutely had to do by the next morning. Ooh, I've got 8 viewers at the minute and I've got 5 likes, that's brilliant. Those likes keep the viewers coming in. Quite surprised to have 8 as well. There we go. These are well sampled, the sounds in this music. This is very much like a early 70s table, this one. Nice and open in the middle. one target in the middle. Oh. They really should have worked on those side channels, because you just slip down there so easy. Nobody would make a real table like that. Oh, I mean, that's terrible. I never complained about it when I used to play it, but it bothers me now. I was trying to read the messages then. Tell I'm concentrating now because I've gone silent. Yeah, really unfortunate the way they handle those bumpers there. Oh. Hang on a minute. Let me try something here. I have got the ball stuck on this game before. And if I remember, I've tilted it until it's... Yeah, if I remember your stuff then, because it won't fire out another ball to help you knock it down, and if you keep hitting tilt, it will just end the game for you. I think because it was so amazing to play anything that played anything like a real pinball table when this came out, you tend to let it off a lot of the problems that it has. Because you can't really light up the lights like a proper pinball machine because it's too unpredictable. And basically, if you're trying to light up that ignition, unless you're pixel perfect, you're gonna end up going down and losing the ball somewhere along the line, just for a random. Oh, one off. Yeah, am I gonna lose it? I'm gonna lose this ball there if I'm not careful. Yeah. Oh, so. Alright, one more game of this, and I'm going to call that a night, I think. He says. Yeah. Oh, what am there? Looks like I've got a bit of memory corruption that's suddenly popped in. Playing decent pinball was quite boring, really. Ugh. As far as I'm aware, there's a lot of people on the lookout for the Laserdisc from Mad Dog McGree, so they can do a proper rip for the to play it with a real Amiga. I'll have a read of your scripts, mate. No bother. Oh. Okay, this game will be my last one. See, when I'm not playing rubbish games, it just doesn't seem as fun. Because I'm not that good at playing games. It's better to have something to laugh at. Because it's so bad like that. Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, I think I've figured out why why it's working smoother now. I've got a feeling it's because I'm running this in 50 frames per second OBS, and it's capturing at 50 frames per second, so it's not going bonkers on the overhead for resampling frames. Yeah, this is hopeless. Hello, John Southern. That's a new name, John Southern. Why do I recognise John Southern? I've spent all week working on a project about Lauren Southern. This is hopeless. I think I'm going to have one more. Well, John, you're very welcome to lurk. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your lurking. Ah yes, I do recognise your name. I do see you visible on my subscribers list, I think. But it is very much welcome to lurk or otherwise. Just getting a bit out of control here. Yeah. Oh, that was a bit short, wasn't it? Don't want to hit off of them things. I'd say that pinball is the one game I was considerably better than most of my friends. Wouldn't think it now, but my timing is completely gone. But then I am old now. Oh, it's so bad, those side channels, honestly. They are terrible. Oh, I thought it was going to take those lights away from me. That's handy. I think that one's Pinball Fantasies. It's called something to do with the graveyard in this one. I think Nightmare. Nightmare on this one, the spooky one. No. There is no pinball table that would be that biased towards those side channels. There is not one. Oh. Yeah, Pinball Fantasies. Well, final game. This is the final game. Said that, this is going at 25 frames, my playback. Wish I had it at 50, because this would look low smoother than it is now to you. But maybe that's why it's not so bad now. Okay, so I'm not shooting very straight now, am I? I'm just repeatedly hitting the wrong targets. I really want to try and get this jackpot. I can't light a single thing at the minute. Oh, let's get it like that. Right. My nan and granddad were amazed by this game. They were like, wow, this is a game. That ball just moves so unrealistically. Pinball Fantasies is probably the better game. Funhouse. Is it called Funhouse? No, I'm thinking the real table. Can't think what it's called. The pink table. That's a good table. They're all 3 screens high, the tables in Pinball Fantasies as well, which makes a big difference. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pieces here. Can't shoot straight. Yeah, still can't shoot straight. Look at that. Oh. I'm very much a rhythm player of pinball. If I don't think about it, I can just hit these letters. Oh, look. Jason! We're gonna get picked up now, I think. Oops. Okay, I've just managed to move the chat window out of my view. Oh. I think we've all realised that I'm going to be playing another game of this. Because it's starting to somewhat irritate me now. And then this will be the final game, and then I will call it a night. Finally fired it round that ramp. Terrible at hitting the ramps. Couldn't you just use a light gun for the not for the Spectrum, but like a Mega Drive one or something? Master System one. Oh no, because they work off CRT, don't they? But how many games can you use with a light gun on the Amiga? Oh, hopeless. Hopeless. That was good. Did I hit the ball once on that ball? I don't think I even moved my flippers. On a real pinball machine, they give you that one again. I've realised where this tune, what it was reminding me of, and I think it's a Madonna song. I can't think what Madonna song it is. There's just one passage that sounds like a Madonna song. It's not 50,000 every time you go up that. It's called kickback. Usually on the left channel, both my out channels recharge through mini games. Oh look, I'm playing another game. I did say it was going to be my last, but this is definitely the last. Yeah, kickback. That's right. I mean, I reckon. I was a bit confused by that message for a second. Hello, I've got an extra ball to collect apparently. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing then. Oh, thought I was going to collect then. It's that, it's like a Papa Don't Preach or something. It's, they've lifted a... Am I going to get it up and get that extra ball or what? Oh, come on. I was trying to read the messages while I was trying to set up there. Have I still got the extra ball there? No, extra ball's gone. That's one way of putting it. Calibrate correctly. Right. Let's have a look and see how we're doing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to call it a night tonight. I'm not in my usual studio as it happens, and I don't want to keep people awake, so I am going to call it a night now, but I very much appreciate everyone joining me. I will most likely be streaming again next Sunday after Zeusdaz's show. So please watch his show, which is starting at 6:30 is the plan, if he manages to eat his dinner in time. And then I'll come on whenever he comes on for at least an hour, probably, maybe longer, unless I have some unforeseen anything I need to do. And then, yeah, if you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. But I think everyone that's here is subscribed. And then, what else have we got to discuss, really, before I go? I'm going to put out, I'm hoping to get another video out this week, maybe two pre-recorded videos. I might do a live stream in the week, so keep your eye out. Make sure you got the bell thing ticked so that you know when I've gone live. But apart from that, I think that's us done for tonight. I've got a really cool review to do on a piece of hardware that I'm going to get done this week. And yeah, so thanks. Oh, hang on, while I'm here, I should double check because I nearly forgot about that thing I was watching on eBay. Let me have a look at that thing on eBay. Has it gone? Have I left it too late? There we go. I've still got another hour to go, so I'll try not to forget about that. And then if I get that, I'll be reviewing that as well in the next few weeks. Oh, cross-site warning. So, oh, I saw some talk going on here. Thank you, John Southern. Good night. Thank you, Jonas. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Sam. Who else have we got? We've had Hattie. We've had OSG with us tonight. Oh, what a nice surprise. Well, what was the surprise about it? Am I confused? Are we talking cross purposes? Yeah, I will try and do a stream every Sunday night I can do. But if there is anything else I can do, please let me know. If anyone's got any requests, let me know. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody, and sorry I was a bit quiet tonight. I have to be a bit respectful of my surroundings, and yeah, I'll catch up with you all very soon. So until then, remember, this is me, AmigaRob, saying good night.